Let's talk about boundaries and people's responses to your boundaries. First off, if somebody responds to your boundary in a negative perspective, it's working. Your job is to maintain that boundary. And I want you to know this. If this video is showing up for you, okay, it is not up to you how a person responds to the boundary that you've put in. So I recently said to somebody that I no longer want to work with them, okay? And I got back a barrage of stuff about, you know, I'm not the person that person thought I was, etc., 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 okay? And for me, I'm like, okay, wow, I triggered you. But that's on them. That's not on me. It's nothing to do with me. I, as a person, as a therapist, I can choose who I want to work with. If I don't want to work with somebody, I don't have to. But from my perspective, how I felt in that moment was, oh my God, have I said and done the wrong thing? And then I came back to myself and I went, no, hold on a minute. My boundary is working. Okay. And specifically when you start working on your inner child, you understand, and I've made this video before, that every time you put a boundary in place, you are claiming back your childhood. You are helping your inner child and little you. And that's what I make all these videos for, okay? Because if someone wants to kick off and have a go at you and say you're not the person you were, you're being selfish, it's all about you, that's because that person has no boundaries. Let me make that very clear, okay? If someone reacts negatively to a boundary that you've put in place, that's because they have no boundaries themselves. You see, and people don't like boundaries, okay, because it means that you care about yourself, you've got self-love, and if you're putting boundaries in place, you're coming out of the victim capacity, okay, because the victim or the martyr is the one that doesn't have a boundary. They're the ones that people please, and they're the ones that say, I'll do anything for anybody, but they're not bad people. Those people are just people that just need to find their way. And I'm just here today just to reaffirm to you guys, okay, if someone reacts negatively when you have said, no, I won't, I'm not going to do that, I'm going to choose me, I'm going to do something different. And sometimes the best boundary in the world, and this is one that I recently did, was I just woke up, I didn't feel good. I literally cancelled on someone, and that person actually respected my boundary and went, sure, Kel, no worries, when can we meet again? So when someone reacts positively to a boundary, that means they've got boundaries, and they're the people that you want in your life. If people react negatively to boundaries, it could be that you're changing orbit. It could be that you are moving and doing your inner work. But I'm just here to remind you, keep doing those boundaries. Keep implementing them, because the more that you implement your boundaries, the more that you are taking back your life, you are going within, you are working on your inner power. And I promise you, it will be amazing. Keep doing those boundaries and don't worry about what anyone says, because this movie is all about you. Have a great day. Enjoy. Take care. Cheers. Bye-bye.